my name is Andrea Chang, and I'm a Chicago Director of Women Who Code, and I'm also the VP of Project Delivery at Adage Technologies. What inspired me to pursue a career in technology? So I kind of fell into this career. I had had a lot of basic programming experience as a child, but I really didn't continue past middle school. Programming wasn't really something that was offered in school back then. So I was a French and International Studies undergrad, and I was really unsure of what I wanted to do with my life after that. So I started interviewing at different companies, and I took a job at a benefits consulting company doing quality assurance. And then I moved into test automation roles, and then I realized, oh, this is something that makes sense to me. And I grew into other roles. I did business analysis, I did some programming, I did project management, and then I started taking on more management and then leadership roles. And I think it was my experience in various areas of technology that really helped give me a well-rounded perspective from a leadership standpoint. So along the way, I've had many people who have been so kind to advocate for me, to lift me up, to provide me with career guidance, some for a short amount of time and some for well over a decade. And I count some of my former team members and my bosses in this group. So keeping up this network of elevator people who I can turn to if I need a pep talk or help getting my priorities straight has been enormously helpful throughout my career. And I can only hope that I can continue to do the same for others. The most challenging thing that I have had to overcome in my journey is learning that it's okay to not do everything. I think it was Madeleine Albright who said that women can have it all, just not all at the same time. And I find that to be incredibly true in my life. So I have 3 children. They're 17, 8, and 5 years old. And as a mother, I want to do everything. I want to be there at every school function, every practice, every game. I want to volunteer to be a room mom. I want to do every single event. And as a professional, I want to be there for my team. I want to attend every professional function. And I want to continue to volunteer my time for the causes that matter to me. But in reality, I cannot do everything. And trying to do everything means that there's nothing left of me for me, if that makes sense. And that was a really hard lesson for me to eventually learn. So what did I do? I had to prioritize where I wanted to focus my time based on what was going on and what was important at that moment. And I started to say no or not right now to the things that weren't on my list of priorities. And I always make sure to leave time for myself so that I'm in a mentally healthy place so that I can continue to give the best of myself to others. So my leadership style is fairly straightforward. I lead the way that I would like to be led. I lead with compassion, I lead with fairness, and I lead with honesty. I expect my team to give 100%, and in return, I will always give my team the best of myself. So for other women in leadership positions or rising leaders, my best advice is pretty simple, and it's just to pay attention. Every interaction, every person you come across has a lesson. And you don't have to model yourself after a single person, but you can take pieces of what you admire and different lessons, and you can choose to deviate from things that didn't work for you. And from there, you will pave your own very unique leadership path and a style that's based on your personal experiences. So what is my best advice for what people can do today? And that is to just start with something. Start with a single step. You don't have to eat the whole elephant, but start somewhere. So maybe it's reaching out to somebody in your network and creating a connection. Maybe it's attending a networking event. Maybe it is asking a new hire or somebody more junior to you to coffee. Maybe it's reaching out to somebody on LinkedIn who wrote an article that you really enjoyed. But take that single step. And then maybe tomorrow, take 2 steps. And eventually, all of these little things kind of just become second nature, and you'll find yourself creating those connections and being that mentor or advisor and adding to that support system that is so needed and so appreciated.